Vertigo from TC Entertainment. Dun, 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 Player, thank you for joining the stream. SK सुनील हेलो हाय, क्या हुआ सुपर सस? खेल लेंगे डूड, मैं बहुत दिनों बाद आया हूँ। ये गेम ज़्यादा नहीं बचा है, आज कल में ख़त्म हो जाएगा ये गेम। मंडे को तो स्ट्रीम नहीं हो पाएगी बिकॉज दिवाली है, लक्ष्मी पूजन रहेगा घर पे। ओह, मैंने किधर तक पहुंचा था यार बुक ऑफ फेबल? थोड़ा स्टोरी रिवाइंड करनी पड़ेगी, ये तो समझेगा नहीं। ब्रो एग्जाम और दिवाली के होमवर्क में, इसलिए मैं नहीं आ पाया। अरे मैं भी एक हफ्ते के बाद ही स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। मैं भी थोड़ा कॉलेज से काम में बिजी था। ज़्यादा नहीं बचा है गेम, इतना सा ये 3, इधर कुछ और इधर 3 चीज़ बची है। ठीक है लेट्स सी। मेरा तो यार क्या बोले प्लेयर भाई? म्यूजिक ज्यादा नहीं है ना? एक सेकंड। ऑडियो ठीक है चलेगा, दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है। गेमिंग बॉय योमलो, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग दिस स्ट्रीम। हेलो हाय योमलो। अम्मू तेरे को क्या हो गया है? भेड़िया के साथ खेलने लगा है। भेड़िया के साथ खेलने लगा है। हाँ खत्म करना है रही है। इंडिया को दिवाली, नेपाल का TR। ओके TR सही है, नाइस। इधर से कंटिन्यू करना था ना? बहुत एक हफ्ते बाद में ये गेम वापस चालू कर रहा हूँ खेलना, मैं भूल भी गया हूँ मैं किधर था। Fabletown Business Office.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Bigby coming.
Look what I found.
Okay, mirror मिल गया, Bigby को mirror मिल गया।
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
भाई mirror दिख गया।
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby.
Good work, Bigby.
You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me.
I thought Crane used the mirror to find him. All of Fabletown is involved, the crooked man.
I mean, it's fine.
Once the mirror's fixed, we can use it to find that crooked bastard. Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept
जो शायद थोड़े अभी ये गेम के साथ जुड़े उनको शायद थोड़ा कहानी नहीं समझेगा, बट कोशिश करना, उतना कोई कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है।
tabs on him. And everybody else. I'd say he was abusing the privilege. He was probably spying on all of us.
मैं थोड़ा
He
chat
was
कम पढ़ूंगा
probably
because मेरे को
spying
अंदर ध्यान
on
देना
me.
पड़ेगा गेम में।
Anyway,
क्या
No,
बात कर
it's
रहे हैं?
fine. You did excellent work, Bigby.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
ठीक है, let's see. It's a Free Fire, then
Don't go
Minecraft
far,
and
Sheriff.
others.
I'd like to have a
And,
few words of...
मैंने राफ्ट गेम भी खेला प्लेयर भाई, राफ्ट भी बहुत अच्छा गेम था, उसको खत्म किया। फ्री फायर माइनक्राफ्ट के खत्म होने वाले गेम नहीं है ना, और सुपर सर्स भी, तो जो खत्म होने वाले गेम है, जैसे राफ्ट खत्म किया था मैंने, अभी एक दिन में शायद तुम्हारा ये भी खत्म हो जाएगा। इसका 4th एपिसोड चल रहा है, इसका 5 ही एपिसोड है, और इसका पार्ट 2 अगले साल आएगा, समझ रहे हो? इसका 2nd इंस्टॉलमेंट अगले साल आएगा। फिर से मैं सुपर सर्स में चला जाऊंगा, परसों ही मेरे मामा ने KTM 390 खरीदा था और कल ठोक दिया। गाड़ी में पूरा टूट गया है। आराम से चलाने का
My own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know.
अबे ये किधर था? ये किधर था? मैं भूल गया। पीस किधर था यार?
So this process can be a little touchy.
मेरे को नहीं पता ये
Helps
किधर
that I
था।
have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in
भी
rhyme.
नहीं रहा।
Good time.
So, can you think of anything?
Perfect time. You can build a mountain of good.
I shall labor on then. This will take some
I will do
coaxing.
my best to try.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
Entering all of us.
Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's
भाई यार मिरर ही किधर मिला था?
Is
मेरे
it
को याद नहीं
fixed?
आ रहा।
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
What whipping I take it?
ये टूट क्या
If you're
कर रहा
so
है?
self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business. I paid
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
You're always in here mucking about.
what's
Do
good.
you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know,
ऑमलेट
we
को तो
can't
भूल ही
pay
गए
him.
हैं, लेग तो है पक्का।
He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So
ऑमलेट मैंने
just
leave
break
कर
the
दिया
news
है
and be
गेमिंग
done
को,
with
तो
it,
भाई।
okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. Only
ऑमलेट में कभी 15-20 दिन में एक बार गया तो गया मैसेज देखने के लिए।
Toad, come here.
I thought I made
आजा बे
myself
मेंढक।
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Now that we're not in his shop, what more do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
Volunteer information.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. Got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Good.
ओके जाक ले ले इसको मैंने पैसा दे दिया ग्लैमर लेने का चल अपना जैकेट बेच रहा था ग्लैमर लेने के लिए
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
नहीं मेरे को आइडिया नहीं है हम लोग के बारे में कुछ
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with
It's about control
his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
भाई मिरर बन गया
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us That sick creep Crane.
क्रेन किधर है?
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up too.
Ayush, thank you for joining the stream. की हाल चाल आयुष?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
क्या है? जर्मन लेपर्ड है. यमलो सर क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो? जर्मन शेपर्ड होता है ना वो तो.
So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Just show me where I can find the Crooked Man.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Damn.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
स्नो इधर ही रुक, मैं लेके आता हूँ क्रिकेट मैन को. पार्किंग के लिए जाना है ना? इससे भी हुआ. The Gotki Bridge at night, Central Park 94th Street. कौन भाग रहा है बे? कौन भाग रहा है? ये बिग भी भाग रहा है. किसी भी. क्रिकेट मैन इधर हो सकता है? चलो रे. अलग दुनिया में दे दिया भाई. ओए नहीं. अबे वो डोर चला जाएगा तो मैं कैसे वापस जाऊंगा? वो क्या रहा है? जरा छुप के देख. अबे लंगड़ा आ रहा है, लंगड़ा. ए लंगड़े कैसा है?
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect.
30 अक्टूबर से पापा को बोल रहा है. 30 अक्टूबर में पापा बोल रहा आएगा. Okay.
Expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
चल टीम, चलता तेरे पीछे. गाइस शायद लड़ाई वड़ाई भी हो जाए, तो मैं शायद देखूंगा बाद में. देखो क्रिकेट मैन के पास जाना है पहले. ये लंगड़ा मेरे को कुछ तो लोची वाला
Thanks
लग
for
रहा है।
understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think. He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
साला job का ही
Just
problem है।
keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war.
नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा।
Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah? Mate,
Tell me who the
I ain't
fuck is
scared
back
of you.
there.
It's the wolf
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
He'll come around.
The boss is there.
Unlike Crane before
I knew
him,
that much.
I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and...
That won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
भाई सब है इधर फ्यूडल जर्सी
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
फ्यूडल सब है इधर सब इसके कंट्रोल में ही हो रहा है इसके सुनील हेलो हाय
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
ठंडे दिमाग से काम लेना होगा इधर जर्सी जॉर्ज टॉम
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
चलो बात करते आओ बेटे
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
स्टॉक एपिसोड 4 खत्म हुआ क्या नेक्स्ट टाइम ऑन द वुल्फ अमंग अस
I've heard stories about you.
ब्लडी मैरी
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
भाई मार दी ब्लडी हम तो थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग स्ट्रीम बहुत दिनों बाद वीडियो बनाया है भैया क्या हो गया था कॉलेज से काम में थोड़ा बिजी था मैं कॉलेज का काम फिर दिवाली भी था घर पे भी काम होता है ना तो बस आज फ्री हुआ तो आज और कल वीडियो आएगी मंडे को फिर नहीं कर पाऊंगा कुछ क्योंकि फिर तो दिवाली हो जाएगी ना मतलब मंडे को तो पूजा रहेगा घर पे यश एफ पार्टी ऑफिशियल थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग दिस स्ट्रीम हेलो यश लास्ट एपिसोड चालू हो रहा है फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट का लेट्स गो फॉर इट लेट्स सी क्या होता है
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
सब कुछ रिवाइंड में जा रहा है Legend Gaming, thank you for joining this stream. Hello. अभी आएगा मजा. Okay. ये Fate थी.
No.
Happy Diwali.
Holly's sister.
Same to you. Same to you.
Lily.
ये लिली थी.
Do you even give a shit about us?
ये होली
The
है.
strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Narita, madam.
We're destroying the tree.
ये ली फंटी.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
मजा नहीं आता है. मजा नहीं आता है.
After everything we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a straight answer.
फटाफट स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो guys. Let's go for the 10 likes. Bloody Mary का नहीं समझा बे. बाकी
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Previous story चल रहा है जो पिछले 4 एपिसोड में हुआ है वो अभी
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Let's see what's the deal. देखते डील क्या और आज ये गेम खत्म कर देंगे जितना भी बचेगा. मेरे को लग रहा है 11 बजे तक खत्म हो जाएगा. 2 घंटा और चलेगा. म्यूजिक अच्छा दिया है लॉन्डो ने. डायरेक्टर बाय भरम. ओके थोड़ा सा मैं इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी डाल देता हूँ. लिंक भाई इसका लिंक देनी पड़ेगी ना. 2 मिनट भाई. वैसे में तो डॉकर भी बोलते हैं. इसमें तो डॉकर भी बोलते हैं. अरे यश भाई ये अलग गेम है. थोड़ा सा अलग गेम है. इसको पूरे तरीके से उस तरीके से देखोगे तो फिर उतना मजा नहीं आएगा देखने में. थोड़ी चीजों पे उन लोगों को क्रिएटिव लाइबिलिटी दे दो. लिंक ओके पेस्ट. चलो इमोजी कहाँ से लग गया. चलो भाई स्टोरी जा चुकी है. आई एम बैक विथ इच एंड एवरीथिंग. व्यूज की कमी. व्यूज ठीक है यार. अब अपनी ऑडियंस उस चीज के लिए तैयार नहीं है फिर भाई. यस समझ रहे हैं. लॉन्डो को अभी भी चाहिए माइनक्राफ्ट, फ्री फायर, सुपरसस. हाँ अच्छे गेम हैं खेलने चाहिए बट थोड़े बहुत और भी गेम ट्राई करने चाहिए ना यार. सो अपनी अभी वो ऑडियंस बनी नहीं है स्टोरी मोड गेम वाली. जिस दिन बन जाएगी उस दिन मचाएंगे. ये भी सच्चाई है. फ्री फायर की शुरुआत की थी तो भी ऐसे ही कुछ सीन था मेरे साथ. व्यूज को उतना अभी मैं उसमें नहीं ले रहा कंसिडरेशन में. ठीक है चलेंगे साथ साथ.
Come a long way.
Yes, come a long way. Yes, dude, पहले तो नाम बता अपना.
You must be tired.
Crooked Man liar. अच्छा Crooked Man है. Okay. Cigarette.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Jersey टकले बहुत.
Please, Sheriff. relax for a moment, will you?
जरूर जरूर.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, very... It's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Oh, I like Modo.
Got a scotch?
I like Modo.
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
आजा whiskey पीते. Last episode है आराम से खेलूंगा मैं.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver.
पीछे रख दे बेटा.
Sit down, Jersey.
बच्चे खुचे बाल भी उड़ा दूंगा मैं. पेटले कहीं के नीचे बैठ.
Well, Sheriff,
इससे पंगा ले रहा है.
for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps?
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your time.
इन सालों में आपस में झगड़ा करूंगा. Android happy Deepavali. Same to you, Androids. I like mode open game. Okay, nice.
And nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get...
I am the lawyer. Yeah, please.
Get out.
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Georgie ne mara.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Georgie ने मारा बे. ये बंदा जो पूरे किसी एपिसोड में दिख ही नहीं रहा है, उसने मार दिया. इस गेम के एपिसोड पेड है क्या? यस पेड है. बट मैं फ्री वाला खेल रहा हूँ. आपको पता है मैं पैसा तो देता नहीं. फ्री वाले भी मिल जाते इजीली. वैसे अगर टेटली से लोगे तो पेड रहेंगे ऑफिशियली. अंधेरे में चश्मे बन के बैठा है. अंधेरी में चश्मा बन के बैठा है. Nice notice.
I killed him, so what?
Sunil bhai.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fuck.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit?
You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Hello, hi. Ki hal chal, Nikhil?
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Mirror? Oh, Bloody Mary! भाई, इसका अलग ही रोल दिया भाई.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
किया, बड़ी. It's war time. It's war time.
Over here. You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out. Got him! Now!
Oh, भाई टूटल गया. ओपी बोल. जॉर्जी भैंस किया. मार दी जॉर्जी ने. A3 को पड़ी. पड़ी रे पड़ी. रुक जा. फिर से लेगा उधर से. टूटल गया. It's my chance. जॉर्जी भी गया.
Oh God.
पड़ी.
This way.
सभी जा रहे हैं उधर से. ये भी जाना उधर. पहले मिलना पड़ेगा इन लोगों को. चल बे नीचे. मर गया. मैं भी जाएगा. सारे लोग किधर जा रहे हैं? कौन सी दुनिया है ये? ट्रांजैक्शन.
Come on, Georgie.
Shit!
I know. I can't.
ध्वनि भी ठीक से नहीं आती। अरे जब गेम चलेगा तो होएगा ही ना डूड यार, मतलब वो इन गेम वॉइस थोड़ा ज्यादा रहेगा ही मेरे से। सबवे सफर और क्या भाई साले डब्ल्यू दबा रहे। अब प्लीज मेरे को पॉज मत लेने दो, मतलब वो एक फ्लो टूट जाता है मेरे गेम का। क्योंकि मेरे को अभी ये बिल्कुल पता नहीं है जॉर्जी है या वो क्रिकेट मैन है। अब क्रिकेट मैन मेरे हाथ से भागा है। जॉर्जी किधर जा रहा है?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
बच गया भाई।
Come on.
भाई इसको हॉस्पिटल लेके जाना चाहिए ना, प्रूडेंट भाई क्यों लेके गई है? चाचू प्लीज कल ना खेलना इस टट्टी को। अरे तुम टट्टी हो बे, तुम खेलो अपना माइनक्राफ्ट। तूने स्टार्टिंग से नहीं देखा, वरना तेरे को अभी तक स्टोरी सारी समझती और तेरे को समझता कि क्या चल रहा है। ये मतलब मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि गेम 2013 में बंदे ने रिलीज कैसे की होगी। आज से ऑलमोस्ट 9 साल पहले ये गेम रिलीज हुआ है। मैं अभी किसी को तो बोल रहा था, यश को बोल रहा था कि मेरी ऑडियंस अभी उस स्टोरी मोड गेम के लिए बनी नहीं है, मुझे अब नई ऑडियंस जमा करनी पड़ेगी साथों साथ। सबको वही फ्री फायर माइनक्राफ्ट, वही जो रेगुलर चीज चले आ रही दुनिया में वही चाहिए सबको। स्टोरी मोड गेम में बहुत अच्छे अच्छे कंटेंट होते हैं अगर देखना चाहो तो। स्टोरी मोड अच्छे थे, काफी अच्छे होते हैं। तो 2013 में बंदे ने ये वाला मतलब VFX बोल, डिजाइन बोल, ग्राफिक्स बोल ये दिया था आज से 9-10 साल पहले। जो इसकी स्टोरी मोड है ना बहुत कड़क है, तुम लोगों ने सोची भी नहीं होगी वैसी स्टोरी मोड की है। इसकी स्टोरी लाइन मेरे को पता ही सस्पेंस पे खत्म होगा, बिकॉज इसका सेकंड इंस्टॉलमेंट अगले साल आएगा 2023 में, 10 साल बाद।
Come on, we can't stay here.
18+ है गाइस।
Hang on,
जो भी
I need a minute.
टीवी में देख रहे हो रुक जाओ, ये 18+ वाला एरिया है प्यूडी इनफैक्ट।
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You're gonna carry me?
उनको रुपीस लगता है। हाँ ठीक है, धीरे धीरे वो भी खेल लेंगे, कोई इश्यू नहीं है। इसके भी अगर तू सारे एपिसोड खेलना चाहेगा ना 5 के 5 तो उसके लिए पैसा लगता है। बट मेरे को एक लिंक मिल गया, मैं भी दूसरा एक और स्पाइडरमैन रीमास्टर भी अच्छा था, बट पता नहीं तुम लोगों को पसंद आएगा या नहीं पसंद आएगा। स्पाइडरमैन रीमास्टर।
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough?
अच्छा विवियान है, ओके आई लव यू टू।
Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
कभी इंटरनेट कैफे भी।
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
मोबाइल निकल गया, लेकिन मजा न्यू पब्लिक को भी आए इसको देखकर, मजा न्यू पब्लिक को भी आए। अब देख स्टोरी मोड गेम कैसा होता है ना, जिस बंदे के जो रेगुलर व्यूवर्स है जो हर स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं, अगर उन लोग स्टार्टिंग से स्टोरी देख रहे हैं तो उनको समझेगा, क्योंकि ये सारी एपिसोड एक दूसरे से लिंक है। तुम सीरीज कैसे देखते हो घर पे, वैसे ही है बस। अब कुछ कुछ स्टोरी मोड है जो लिंक नहीं होते, जैसे GTA हो गया या कुछ GTA रोल प्ले, वो ज्यादा लिंक नहीं रहता, वो थोड़ा थोड़ा लिंक रहेगा, समझ जाएगा आपको अगर आप बीच में से देखना चालू किए तो भी। बट GTA रोल प्ले के लिए अभी मेरे को काफी टाइम है, मैं भी GTA रोल प्ले के लिए रेडी नहीं हूँ। इनफैक्ट मेरी ऑडियंस भी रेडी नहीं है। GTA रोल प्ले मेरे को खरीदना होगा, 2,500-3 हज़ार का मिलेगा मेरे को। GTA 5 खेलो, GTA 5, हाँ GTA 5 जिसकी आप आ जाए। वोट फॉर स्पाइडरमैन रीमास्टर खेल सकते हो, वो भी अच्छा गेम है। प्रो गेमर्स थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग स्ट्रीम। बट उसकी स्टोरी क्या आई डोंट नो, इसकी भी मुझे पता नहीं था, खेल खेल के पता चली कि भाई एक दूसरे से बहुत ज्यादा लिंक है ये सब। अगर मैं पहले से ही सब उसका प्रीव्यू पढ़ के आऊंगा फिर स्ट्रीम पे खेलूंगा ना, तो वो रिएक्शन, वो सारी चीज वो अच्छा नहीं लगता, मतलब एक नेचुरल नहीं रहता वो सब। ये वाली गेम को खेलने से पहले मैंने किसी का भी रिव्यू कुछ नहीं पढ़ा, बस सुना था कि अच्छा गेम है, मैं खेलना चालू किया। यो भाई कैसे हो? लेजेंड राइट एकदम चकाचक टका आप बताओ कैसे हो? हम घर पर कुछ नहीं देखते हम घर पे कुछ नहीं देखते नहीं पता, उसमें तो मजा है। मस्त स्पाइडरमैन रिमास्टर अभी कुछ दिन पहले राखा भाई खेले थे, राखा गेमिंग। तेरे पास स्पाइडरमैन रिमास्टर के लिए कंसोल लगेगा ना? देखता मैं ये वाले इसमें भी ट्राई कर सकता हूँ मैं, कीबोर्ड में मेरे। कंसोल एक्चुअली रहता है तो अच्छा होता है केदार, बट ठीक है अब कंसोल तो नहीं मेरे पास। ये भाई कैसे हो? लेजेंड भाई एकदम सही हो। तो चिक्की से खेल ले। नहीं चिक्की से 7 गेमर पे मिलेगा ना सब, चिक्की की जरूरत नहीं भाई। इसे मैंने 7 गेमर से नहीं है, तो मैंने दूसरी जगह से उठाया गेम, ये भी पेड गेम है। चलो अभी बैक टू स्टोरी। देख लास्ट एपिसोड है, थोड़ा फाइटिंग ज्यादा रहेगा और शायद अपने को पता भी चल जाए मर्डरर कौन है। मैं मोटा मोटा बता दूं तो 2 लोगों का मर्डर हुआ है, फेथ और लिली, और मैं उसके मर्डरर को ढूंढ रहा हूँ।
Look, I know.
अब प्राइम सस्पेक्ट ये जॉर्ज है, एंड वो एक जो भागा अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, क्रिकेट मैन। बिल्कुल भाई, एक बार सोने तो ट्राई करो, बहुत ओपी स्टोरी प्लस एडवेंचर बॉस फाइट, यार एक बार ट्राई करो। रीकेक स्वाडिगो ठीक है, देखते, लेट्स सी।
Oh, he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame it.
वही जगह तूतिया है पर अब नहीं। स्वाटिगो मैं भी खेला हूँ, 2D गेम है बट गेम मस्त है विथ हाई ग्राफिक्स। पार्ट 2 आना चाहिए। मैंने 4 बार कंप्लीट किया है, पार्ट 2 वेट करो स्वाटिगो का। ओके सही है। पीसी गेम है या फोन गेम है केदार?
Me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
फोन गेम अंडर 100 MB। पीसी पे नहीं खेल पाऊंगा केदार। बाजी गेमिंग हेलो हाय, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग द स्ट्रीम। भाई जो गेम है ना, क्या बताऊँ, बहुत पजल भी है, पावर भी। सिंगल प्लेयर गेम है, मल्टीप्लेयर है क्या कोई? क्योंकि तुम लोग में से भी 2-4 लोग अगर डिस्कॉर्ड पे बैठ के खेलोगे तो मजा आएगा, तुम्हारी भी वॉइस रहेगी स्ट्रीम पर। मैं ये चाह रहा हूँ मल्टीप्लेयर, थोड़ा मल्टीप्लेयर स्टोरी मोड गेम जो थोड़ी अच्छी हो। अबे यार ये पटाखे कितने फोड़ रहे हैं दरवाजे के बाहर।
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet, to ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
You've been helping him. He has been helping me. How could you? Oh, no. Long time. Yes, Ravnitz. Yes. Storyline है. ठीक है. Multiplayer horror game के लिए solo story modes के लिए. Multiplayer horror and solo story. हाँ, मैं भी यही बोल रहा था. यही दोनों criteria wise. रिबिन के ऊपर सब खेले बे. जो मैंने पहली बार जब फेथ मरी उस टाइम पे उसका रिबिन उसके गले पे था, बट जब लिली मरी तब उसका रिबिन नहीं था, और विवियन के पास उसका रिबिन है.
I know that, but did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand.
A3 SMP का क्या करूं? रखो रखो. A3 मर थोड़ी जाएगा बे कल. तुम तो ऐसे बोले जैसे मेरा स्ट्रीमिंग करियर खत्म होने वाला है. बहुत टाइम है अपने पास. ठीक है. रोब्लॉक्स में भी हॉरर स्टोरी मोड ट्राई करना. रोब्लॉक्स का ग्राफिक यार, मैं ग्राफिक के लिए मैं उसके जो भी गेम्स है ना रोब्लॉक्स के अंदर उसके ग्राफिक्स उतने मेरे को वो वैसे अच्छे नहीं लगते. ठीक है.
Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up. What makes you think you can just... I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking...
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
भाई मतलब फेथ लिली सब ऐसे ही मरे हैं.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
जॉर्ज जाने वाला है क्या? अरे जिंदा है साले. मुझे समझेगा कैसे? ये लड़की है क्या किलर? नहीं दोस्त नहीं. कहानी पूरी उल्टी हो गई है. उसने खुद को काट डाला. काटा नहीं, उसने जस्ट रिबिन हटाया एंड देन उसका मुंडी गया. तेरी स्ट्रीम देखने के लिए बाहर में हूँ. ठंड से मर जाऊंगा. बाय बाय. बाहर क्यों है? घर के अंदर चले जाना. वैलोरेंट का कभी प्लान बनेगा खेलने का? वैलोरेंट का पता नहीं. लेकिन ना लैपटॉप में मैं ज्यादा गेम एक टाइम पे रख नहीं सकता. ये भी एक थोड़ा इश्यू है मेरे साथ, इसीलिए. भाई मेरे को अब रोना आ रहा है. मैं नहीं चाहता था ये मरे. उसने मेरे आंखों के सामने सुसाइड किया है. बट ऐसा क्या चीज था जो मैं बताना नहीं चाह रही थी.
Get up. Get
up. Don't think so, Bigby.
इसको क्या है? जानवर बन रहा है क्या?
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं है भाई मेरे पास. मैं तेरे को मार नहीं सकता. जॉर्ज.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
मार देना चाहिए था क्या इसको? मार देना चाहिए था इसको? इसको मार देना चाहिए था क्या? तड़प रहा है वो मरने से पहले. घर के अंदर नेट को समझ जंगल के अंदर. अच्छा समझ रहा हूँ. पर तेरा ऐसा कब से प्रॉब्लम होने लगा? मेटल वर्क्स क्रूकेड मैन इधर ही मिलेगा. शेफर्ड मेटल वर्क्स. लेट्स गो अहेड. चलो.
Course.
क्या होगा? क्रिकेट में मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा? मैं बैटलवा. शेफर्ड कौन है बे? उसका कारखाना ही है लोहे का. अबे ये सेम सिंबल इधर भी है.
So this is where they've been sending these.
क्या चीज है ये? ओपनिंग एड खेल हाइड एंड सीक टाइप गेम है. गेम मल्टीप्लेयर है. ठीक है. देख केदार, जब तू कोई भी गेम देखता है या कहाँ थे? अरे थोड़ा यूनिट टेस्ट था और कॉलेज के काम में बिजी था. फिर दिवाली वाली भी आ रहा था तो टाइम नहीं मिला. एक हफ्ते से स्ट्रीम ही नहीं हुई है. आज और कल स्ट्रीम होगी, फिर मंडे नहीं हो पाएगी. फिर ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे होगी, फिर थर्सडे होगी, फ्राइडे होगी. फिर अभी थोड़ा एग्जाम आ रहे थे. हफ्ते से गायब थे. हाँ हफ्ते से गायब था. आई नो. केदार, मैं बोला था कि जब भी तो कोई गेम देखता है ना तो उसको देखा कर कि एट दिस मोमेंट अभी उस गेम को कितने लोग लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं ऑन यूट्यूब और उसका ट्रेंड क्या चल रहा है. बाय बाय निखिल, मीडियो सोन. बाद में देख लेना इसको. ये आज कहानी एंड हो जाएगी तो बाद में तो देख लेना मर्डरर कौन है. मैं लैपटॉप में माइनक्राफ्ट डाउनलोड करूं? आपकी मर्जी सर, आपका लैपटॉप. मुझे क्यों पूछ रहे हो? वैसे मैं अभी खेलने तो नहीं वाला. जब खेलूंगा तो बता दूंगा.
Big B Wolf.
कौन बुलाए बे?
The Big Bad Wolf.
Big Bad Wolf. साला मेरे नाम की धज्जियां उड़ा दिया. तो नहीं है ना भाई, झटका नहीं थी मुझे. अब
You used to be something.
Larissa Vihan. मेरा first case. We buy gold and diamond.
They used to fear you.
अबे.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Emotional game है. अरे कोई emotional नहीं देख लेंगे. आ जाओ. कितने emotional है. Digest it is starting but one bad as in ending. Okay. किधर जाना है? जगह तो नहीं है.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
भाई कौन है? भागा जा भाई. ओ भाई. भाई आया है ये.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
It's time to fight. मेरे पास असूस नहीं है भाई. मेरा लेनोवो है. क्रिकेटमैन गया किधर भाई? मैं उसको ढूंढ रहा हूँ. जॉर्ज ने मुझे वही कमांड देता था इस जॉर्ज को.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Bloody Mary. वायुदेव जैसे ऐसे हम पूरा हवा मारा सब उड़ गए।
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as...
अबे मगर नहीं आता कोई की तो मैसेज ही नहीं पढ़ता। अरे बट स्टोरी मोड गेम में अगर मैं मैसेज पढ़ूंगा तो स्टोरी आगे कैसे बढ़ेगी? सीधी सी बात है। जब मेरे को मैसेज और चैट पढ़ना रहता है मैं एक साथ कम से कम 10-15 चैट पढ़ता हूँ ऐसे पॉज करके, ठीक है? क्योंकि जिधर भी मैंने एक लाइन भी मिस की ना स्टोरी की तो आगे कुछ नहीं समझेगा क्या डिसीजन लेना है।
You agree to my terms, because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right.
Minecraft है, FF Minecraft देखो नेवर एंडिंग गेम है। वही गोली मारो FF में, Minecraft में वही कुछ बिल्ड करो, ये सब वो सभी है। ओवरवॉच ट्रेंड में भी है अभी। ओवरवॉच ट्रेंड में है अभी। ओके ठीक है केदार भाई।
2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in.
FF please. FF छोड़ दिया ना, बताया तो मैंने। FF मैंने छोड़ दिया। कल अगर ये गेम खत्म हुआ तो सुपर सस खेलूंगा मैं। अगर ये गेम खत्म हुआ तो ऐसे आज मेरा टारगेट है ये गेम खत्म कर दूं मैं, ज्यादा बचा नहीं है। सर्वाइवल स्टोरी मोड गेम्स या
But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it,
माइनक्राफ्ट
if you
खेल
don't
लेंगे
mind.
कभी। फिर,
What do you
SMB
say?
तो वैसे भी बना ही है।
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
चल भाई, सिटी बन गई। हाँ सिटी बन गई। वीडियो है मेरे पास बट मेरे पास टाइम नहीं मिल रहा कि मैं उसको एडिट करूँ और वॉइस करूँ। अभी भी मेरा माइनक्राफ्ट का जो एक पता है मॉडर्न हाउस बना रहा था उसका पार्ट 2 नहीं आया है। फ्री फायर के मेरे 2-3 1 वर्सेस 1 पड़े हैं मेरे हाथ, सब्सक्राइबर्स के 2 तो पड़े ही है मेरे पास। सिटी का मैंने शूट भी नहीं चालू किया। अगर मैंने सिटी का वीडियो बनाऊंगा तो 2 वीडियो तो उसमें निकल जाएगा। थोड़ा भी दिसंबर आने दे, दिसंबर में मेरे को थोड़ा छुट्टी है तो तब मैं बैक टू बैक वीडियोस दे दूंगा।
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure?
बट जल्दी तुम लोग को एक वीडियो तो मिलेगा, या तो माइनक्राफ्ट दे दूंगा या तो मेरे को लग रहा माइनक्राफ्ट दे दूंगा। वो वाला जो हाउस था ना मॉडर्न हाउस उसका पार्ट 2 वो दे दूंगा मैं। एसएमपी बना है, एसएमपी बन गया, एसएमपी एकदम रेडी है।
He's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
वैसी यार, हर कोई इसको गाली दे
Are
रहा
you
है
okay?
अभी उस पे टोटल स्ट्रीम व्यूअर्स 50 के हैं और हर ओवरवॉच ट्रेंड में है। ओके मेरे को जरा पर्सनल चैट में लिख के रख गेम का नाम।
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting
What do you have
for?
to say for
Murderer!
yourself?
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you
And
get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to
did
just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This, you should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain this?
एसएमपी में ले लेना। हाँ ले लूंगा ना, एसएमपी तुम लोग के लिए ही है, मैं खुद के लिए थोड़ी बनाया हूँ, सारे सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए वो।
Situation to you again.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown.
एफएफ में वापस आ। अबे एफएफ में मेरे को वो मजा नहीं मिल रहा बे परमार। मैं वो पुराना प्लेयर हूँ ना जिसको बहुत मजा आता था एफएफ खेल के, खुशी मिलती थी। बट अब जैसे जैसे अपडेट आ रहे ना वो मतलब खुशी नहीं दे रहा है, मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ, झूठ नहीं। जब एक बंदे का किसी गेम, ऐसे मेरे को कोई गेम से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ना मेरा किसी के साथ कोई झगड़ा हुआ है, बट एक बोलते हैं ना, बंदा इतना गेम खेल रहा है, हर रोज स्ट्रीम कर रहा है, तो एक फील रहता है कि हाँ गेम में मजा आ रहा है। अगर कभी ऐसा लगा कि हाँ वापस है, तो आईडी तो है ही रहे अपने पास बहुत आईडी है, मैं आ जाऊंगा वापस।
Community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and
being a constituent
sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
बोल क्रिकेट मैन, क्या हो गया तेरे साथ?
You have the floor.
जल्दी।
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his...
28 से Minecraft प्लीज। अभी मेरा एग्जाम है परमार भाई, जब आप लोग की छुट्टी होती है तब मेरा एग्जाम होता है, इंजीनियर से ना। 20 मेरी छुट्टी 26 तक है, 27 28 मेरे को टर्म एंड है, एंड देन 30 से जो एग्जाम चालू होगा डायरेक्ट 2 दिसंबर को खत्म हो रहा है। वो बहुत लंबा लॉन्ग टर्म पीरियड है, प्रैक्टिकल सब है, इसलिए मैं माइनक्राफ्ट को बीच में नहीं चालू कर रहा, वरना वो ब्रेक हो जाएगा यार परमार। मैं चाहता हूँ एक साथ कंटिन्यूएशन में चालू वो सब चीजें।
most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always
You're full of it.
been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Give me a break. You're so full of shit.
Well, I thought we could discuss this like civilized people, but apparently
For
that isn't
fuck's
going
sake.
to happen.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protect...
पुरानी ऑडियंस चली गई, ठीक है, नहीं आ भी जाएगी यार, पुरानी चली गई, अब क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं।
To them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save some...
I think you have...
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her.
Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
I'm sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
It's Joker FF, thank you for joining the stream. Hi भाई, कौन है? पहचाना क्या भाई? जोकर भाई पहचाना तो नहीं, but नाम बताओगे तो शायद पहचान जाओ.
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
जोकर भाई नाम बता दो, याद आ जाओगे आप कौन हो. पूरे टाउन वर्सेस क्रिकेट मैन, क्या चल रहा है?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
मेरा नाम कृष्णा. जोकर भाई, मेरे पास दो कृष्णा थे. एक पुणे में जो रहते थे, एक कृष्णा जो माइनक्राफ्ट खेलता था मेरे साथ, ऐसे 2-3 कृष्णा थे, तो आप कौन से वाले कृष्णा ये भी बता देना.
Of course.
Where are you going with this?
Psst. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If y'all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
बोया ऐप से देखा था ना भाई मेरे को. बोया ऐप हाँ बोया ऐप से भी देखा था कृष्णा. ओके हाँ बोया पे भी मैंने थोड़े टाइम स्ट्रीम की थी. बहुत हल्का स्ट्रीम किया था मैंने, ज़्यादा नहीं. मोस्टली मैंने ऑमलेट से स्ट्रीम किया, ट्रोनिप से स्ट्रीम किया और यूट्यूब से, फेसबुक से भी किया. बोया से बहुत कम टाइम के लिए गया था कृष्णा भाई. मे भी आप आए रहोगे या मैं मना नहीं कर रहा आप नहीं आए हो, बट आप आए हो रहोगे स्ट्रीम पे अगर आप जानते हो इतने अच्छे से. तो शुक्र. और बताओ हालचाल कैसा, सब ठीक ठाक?
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't the reason we're here.
A certain level of privilege should be afforded to me.
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what?
Fuck off, भाई साहब. फ्री फायर खेलता था ना भाई, आप लाइव स्ट्रीम करते थे, मैं बोया ऐप और यूट्यूब. हाँ कृष्णा भाई, याद हो कि बोया से आए थे, खेलते भी थे हम फ्री फायर, क्योंकि मैं फ्री फायर खेला भी हूँ. फिर भी बहुत दिनों बाद दिखे ना, तो थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है मेरे को समझने में, क्योंकि बंदे आते रहते जाते रहते, और सेम नाम से भी काफी बंदे होते हैं ना, इसीलिए. बाकी कुछ नहीं. अब मुझे समझा भाई वो रिपिन का क्या सीन है.
Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's
तनुज रिज्यूम नहीं हो सकता, गेम है बे, गेम आगे बढ़ चुका है. भाई साहब
Going to be
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what?
तू स्टॉप कर रहा है हाँ पॉज कर सकता है बट बैक नहीं जा सकता तू देखो पूरा एपिसोड वापस चालू करना पड़ेगा ऐसा है सस्पेंस जा रहा है ओके
What you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Narisa,
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Throw him down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't care.
bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you
क्या
answer
करें
just...
वोट करना चाहिए मेकिंग द कॉल स्नो शुड डिसाइड स्नो को नहीं दूंगा मैं वोट करूंगा तो भी कुछ ना कुछ देना, मैं वोट कर लेता कॉल
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
ओके
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to.
सबसे बेकार
Everyone,
करता।
I'm...
Not this way!
ओए भैंस क्या बिजली आने वाला इधर सफाई से अबे ये वेल में ना गिर जाए
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
नहीं फेंकूंगा साले तेरे को इतनी आसानी से मैं
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you're just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
मैजिक निकाल
All right, do it.
आगे कुछ होगा या इधर पे रोक देंगे लोग The choice is blank, the choice is blank, the choice is okay. Yeah. क्या ये वॉइस को डाला किधर क्या सीन है भाई गेम खत्म हुआ या नहीं हुआ भाई आपसे पर्सनल में बात करना है इंस्टाग्राम पे कर सकते हो जोकर भाई इंस्टाग्राम अवेलेबल है हर किसी के लिए इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल हाँ अभी आपको इधर तो नहीं दिख रहा होगा मैं चैट में लिख देता हूँ मैं आपको इंस्टाग्राम पे अवेलेबल हो जाऊंगा तो कैसे भाई और इंस्टाग्राम पे कर पाओगे अगर इंस्टाग्राम नहीं है तो डिस्कॉर्ड पे ज्वाइन कर लेना मोस्टली मैं इंस्टा पे ज्यादा रहता हूँ. इंस्टा हैंडल मैंने ऑलरेडी पुट कर दिया चैट में. ओके.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Bloody Mary.
Over here! You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out. Got him! Now!
Oh God.
This way.
मेरे को लगता है तीनों पर्सपेक्टिव भी दिखाएगा स्टोरी का.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
तीनों पर्सपेक्टिव भी दिखा रहा है. गेम वापस कर रहा है. एक सेकंड. एबल ऑफ बुक में अभी भी तीन लोग बचे ना. गेम अभी भी बचा है. ओके. लेट्स सी. बाय का कंटिन्यू अभी भी है. ओके ठीक है कंटिन्यू है. द वुड लैंड लग्जरी अपार्टमेंट 1 डे लेटर. भाई उसको मैंने प्रिजन करने को बोला मारने के बदले, क्योंकि मेरे को चाहिए कि सेकंड इंस्टेंस में क्या होगा देखना है मेरे को. मर जाएगा तो समझेगा ही नहीं गेम. और लिफी आंटी कैसी हो? अच्छा इसको कौवा बना दिया इसने.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp
भाई क्रिकेट मैन को कौवा बना दिया उसने.
tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
मतलब उसको मैंने मारा नहीं, ठीक है. उस वेल में अगर फेंक देता तो मर जाता. मैंने उसको बोला कि इसको प्रिजन में रखना है, तो ग्रीनलीफ वाली आंटी बोली कि मैं मैजिक से इसको ऐसे रखूंगी कि बाकी लोग को परेशान ना करे. तो आंटी ने इसको सीधा कौवा बना दिया. अब कौवा बना के रखी धर रही, वो भी देखने वाली बात है. ये तो मेरा अपार्टमेंट है.
This fucking line.
भाई ये कौन है? ये जैक भी इधर ही है. टीम जैक ग्रीन सब इधर.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
स्नो किधर जा रही है छोड़ के? Everything okay? Snow, मुझे बात करनी है.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
कुछ तो पंगा हुआ है.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Okay, you are late. भाई साहब. कृष्णा भाई आपका फॉलो आया मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम पे. मैसेज कर देना, मैं स्ट्रीम के बाद आपको रिप्लाई कर दूंगा. ओके कृष्णा. देखो ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है? ऐसे मेरे हिसाब से तो मैंने सही किया, उसको मारना नहीं था. अबे मिंटक किधर जा रहा है? सब शहर छोड़ के जा रहे क्या? मेरे को
I'm going. Jesus.
ये भी शहर छोड़ के जा रहा है भाई।
We only have like 5 minutes.
जिस शहर के लिए मैंने 5 एपिसोड लड़ाई की, उस शहर के सारे लोग छोड़ के जा रहे हैं।
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
मेरे दो बेस्ट हथियार जा रहे, कोलिन और टोड फार्म।
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
इस गेम में जितने भी जानवर है ना, वो इस टाउन में नहीं रह सकते, उनको फार्म जाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तो ये टोड, ये दोनों भी जाएंगे, ये दोनों बाप बेटे हैं। कोलिन जो मेरे साथ मेरे घर पे रहता था वो भी जाएगा, और जो वो क्रिकेट मैन था ना जिसको कौवा बना दिया वो भी जा रहा है। देखो उसका पिंजरा इधर है, देखो राइट साइड में।
Can you give this to Miss White?
मतलब एक सिर्फ क्रिकेट मैन को बचाने के लिए मेरे को सारे इन सबको फार्म भेजना पड़ रहा है। ये भी तो जस्टिस नहीं है यार, ये तो सही थे, इनकी क्या गलती थी? हनी थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग दिस स्ट्रीम। नमस्कार बहनों और उनकी भाइयों। हाँ नमस्कार मैडम, नमस्कार। सुनने में आजकल ज्यादा बिजी रहती हो। मार देता तो स्टोरी खत्म हो जाती। इतना सब पता थोड़ी चलता। फार्म के बारे में हमको कुछ नहीं पता है। फार्म बस नाम है, बट फार्म दिखता कैसे, उधर क्या होता है, इन लोग उधर क्यों नहीं जाना चाह रहे। तू जानवर को बोलेगा जंगल में मत जा, तो जानवर मतलब एक थोड़ा सा हाइपोथेटिकल थिंग है ना यार। शेर बोल रहा है मैं जंगल में नहीं जाऊंगा, शहर में रहूंगा, समझ रहा है? तो ऐसा क्या हो रहा है उस जंगल में, मेरे को वो भी पता करना है। मतलब एक क्यूरियोसिटी मेरे अंदर, बस, बाकी कुछ नहीं। भाई इंस्टा पे रिप्लाई करो भाई। स्ट्रीम खत्म होने के बाद पक्का रिप्लाई मिल जाएगा। कृष्णा नमस्कार, नमस्कार नमस्कार। हनी की हाल चाल? शिफ्टिंग हो गई तेरी? साले पुणे में रह के शिफ्टिंग करती है तू।
Please, Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her. She was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
ये अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड के लिए दे रहा है क्या?
It's a willow
मिस वाइट, ओके, ये मिस वाइट को दे रहा
beetle.
है।
That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
सब जा रहे हैं।
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep.
Okay, ogres रहते उधर और उधर लोग।
Sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
एक दुख है, cheers। साले तेरे शिफ्टिंग का जैसे बात नहीं कर पा रहे। तेरे को अपना ईयरफोन नहीं मिल रहा क्या? एक तो दिवाली भी है, तो वो वर्कर भी बिजी है। 28 के बाद सब सेट होगा। हाँ, बड़े लोग शिफ्टिंग करने के लिए वर्कर बुलाते, हम गरीब तो खुद ही कर लेते।
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mondays seeing you. It'll be nice.
हाँ, मुंडीज का भी देखना पड़ेगा। मुंडीज क्या कर रहे हैं?
Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
अबे कोलिन किधर गया मेरा?
Goodbye, TJ.
कोलिन भी जा रहा है बे यार। ये सबसे बेस्ट बंदा था पूरे इसमें। सैवेज था, एक नंबर का सैवेज लौंडा था ये कोलिन। सुअर।
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Can't be easy getting cigs up at the
पूरा
farm.
पैकेट ले ले सिगरेट पीना है, देख रहा है सुअर को भी सिगरेट पीना है, एक नहीं भाई पूरा पैकेट लेके जा पूरा पैकेट।
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
Trying to be gentleman, lady. That's all I want.
I guess I'll see you around.
Yeah, sure.
Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
अरे बैट तो जोड़ कर दे फिर। अच्छा बैट भी जोड़ना है तेरे, तूने सारा डिसमेंटल कर दिया। ठीक है फिर 28 तक वेट कर, और क्या जमीन पे सो, बैट नहीं तेरे पास अभी फिलहाल सोने के लिए।
Saying goodbye?
ये कौन है? ये भी जा रही है क्या? अबे तुम महिला हो, महिला नहीं जा सकती।
Hi.
Hi.
Narisa, bye bye.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
जिसने भी स्ट्रीम लाइक नहीं किया फटाफट स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो, मुझे नहीं पता कितना लाइक।
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Faith and Lily, अबे क्या था यार, मिस कर दिया मैंने। रुको स्ट्रीम से पढ़ना पड़ेगा, स्ट्रीम से पढ़ना पड़ेगा, देख नहीं पाया मैं। एक सेकंड रुका, एक सेकंड, मैंने मिस कर दिया। नरीसा कुछ तो बोली एंड आई जस्ट मेड दैट। स्ट्रीम से मेरे को एक बार देखना पड़ेगा। Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were going to find a way, leave the pudding and pie for a good. Okay, ठीक है।
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
Okay.
But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
ये वो लौंडिया थी जिसने मेरे है साला हर कोई आके इधर सरप्राइज ही देता है इस गेम में मुझे।
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
मेरे को फेबलटाउन में रहना चाहिए निकल जाओ.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Line of the episode. You're not as bad as everyone.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
भाई क्यों गेम खत्म कर दिया? मुझे जाना था. Player of choices, what I made. Okay. Special said you lied to him, but seeing beauty outside the apartment. You promised her you would tell his dad. So outside. मैंने किसके साथ क्या क्या किया? अच्छा, 2 को तो मैंने पेल दिया, बाकी सबको जिंदा ही रखा मैंने कैरेक्टर्स में. 20 से तो मैंने झूठ बोला, मेरे को पता है, बट ब्यूटी को बचाने के लिए बोला था. You fought him after the interrogation. ठीक है, तो टकले से मैं से भी लड़ता हूँ. You offered him protection at the business office. हाँ तो दिया, तो मरा थोड़ी है. You gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You sent Colin to the farm. यही 1-2 के साला मैंने सारे जानवरों को फार्म में भेज दिया. You took him back from the picture. You killed him, you left him to die, you smashed up his face. You offered her a job to interrupt her sister for her. You made her deal with him. This first protected him from dying. ठीक है. You brought her alone with it to the trap. You showed her print photograph. You promised to bring her back alive. चलो ठीक है. गेम का ये म्यूजिक है. ये कौन कौन है चैट में? हेलो, चैट अलाइव है? 2 लोग हैं आई थिंक चैट में भी. कुछ आगे और होगा, ये इतने पे रोक दिया है, फिर पार्ट 2 के लिए वेट करना पड़ेगा यार. स्नो मेरे साथ रहेगी नहीं रहेगी, फेबल टाउन का आगे क्या होने वाला है। और मैं नरीसा के पीछे जा रहा था, नरीसा किधर जा रही थी, ऐसे टाइम पे इस लोग ने ये एंड कर दिया। एसके भाई और तनुज है, ओके नाइस। तनुज असाइनमेंट लिख लिया क्या? मेरा भी लिख देना। सीएन पूरा बचा है भाई, कल जाना है ब्लैक बुक बनाने। मैं देखता हूँ मेरे भाईंदर या मीरा रोड में किधर ब्लैक बुक बनाएगा। ठीक है, ब्लैक बुक बनाने जाना है, नहीं तो फिर कॉलेज के इधर आना पड़ेगा। सीएनएस मेरा हो गया है, सही है वे साले, मेरा असाइनमेंट पूरा बाकी सीएनएस का। भाई इसको स्किप नहीं कर सकते क्या ये पार्ट को? कंटिन्यू द स्टोरी, पिक अप अ ग्राफिक नॉवल टुडे। कौन सा पिकअप करूँ? वुल्फ। आगे भी स्टोरी है क्या? हेलो, आगे भी स्टोरी है? हाँ भाई, पीसी का नहीं तो वापस उधर से चालू हुआ, ये ऑलरेडी मैं खेल चुका हूँ। मतलब इन शॉर्ट अभी सेकेंड पार्ट जो अगले साल रिलीज होगा इसका, उसमें मोस्ट प्रोबेबली फेबल टाउन में आगे क्या क्या होने वाला है वो पता चलेगा। मुंडीज के बारे में पता चलने वाला है, जिन लोग फार्म गए उनका क्या होगा वो पता चलेगा। स्नो मेरे साथ कोऑपरेट करना चाहती है या नहीं वो भी पता चल जाएगा, और नरीसा मैडम किधर जा रही है ये भी पता चलेगा। मतलब बहुत कुछ चीज़ पता करना बचा है अभी सेकेंड एपिसोड में, सेकेंड पार्ट में ये गेम के। ठीक है, बट ठीक थी, अच्छी थी। थोड़ी एंडिंग और बेहतर हो सकती थी यार, मतलब मेरे को नहीं चाहिए था एंडिंग इधर। थोड़ा मैं नरीसा का पीछा करता, मैं कुछ ऐसा दिखता जो बहुत शॉकिंग होता, उधर एंड करते तो बहुत मजा आता ये गेम। बट इन लोग ने इधर ही एंड कर दिया कि मैं नरीसा के पीछे जा ही नहीं पाया। बाकी गेम अच्छा था, थोड़ा स्लो है बट ठीक है। स्टोरी मोड गेम थोड़ी स्लो होती है कंपेयर टू अदर गेम। फाइनली मैंने गेम खत्म तो कर लिया है, कल क्या खेलना है ये सोच रहा हूँ। रिपोर्ट करना थोड़ा। तेरी तरफ ब्लैक बुक नहीं होता क्या तनुज? तेरे एरिया में? एरिया का नाम मत डिस्क्लोज कर, बस ऐसे हाँ या ना बोल, क्योंकि मेरे इधर भी नहीं होता। मेरे को बस ढूंढना पड़ेगा कोई बंदा जो करके दे दे ये काम। नहीं होता। मैंने ना एक बार उधर देखा था जिधर साहिल रहता है ना अपना, उधर देखा था स्टेशनरीज में। हाँ सात्विक, गेम खेल रहा हूँ, आजा।
कौन है?
ये मैं हूँ। ये लॉक नहीं खुला है, ये भी नहीं खुला।
ये लॉक है।
ये भी लॉक्ड है। Any order, Wolf, Snow White in charge, okay. थोड़ा सा स्टोरी पढ़ लेना भाई, घंटा समझेगा। With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as a director of operation and deputy mayor in his absence. Many would say his promotion is a long time coming since she was instrumental in the establishment of the Fable Town and personally ensured that many people made it to the new world safely. She also been done the work of deputy mayor officially for years. Okay, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में हमें मतलब जो अगले साल गेम रिलीज होगा उसमें ये सब देखने मिलेगा। एक नई स्नो वाइट और अपने बारे में क्या होगा। After filling the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe, okay, with a fable colony, quick developing in the New World. Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered his passage for the third time. He agreed and Snow put him with a plan to give him the power of changing to hundred. Bigby become a sheriff of the Fable Town under King Cole, okay, become the sheriff. Trouble didn't just him and he was a band over years getting to so this he struggled to redeem himself in the eye of his community. साला मैं स्टोरी के स्टार्टिंग से एंड तक अपने आप को जस्टिफाई करता रह गया यार। मेरे को महाभारत के कर्ण वाली फीलिंग आ रही है। स्ट्रगल 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 सबके लिए लड़ा, पूरे टाउन के लिए लड़ा, लास्ट में जिनके लिए लड़ रहा था वो टाउन छोड़ के चले गए और अभी भी मैं अपने आप को जस्टिफाई नहीं कर पाया इस गेम में। What the fucking game? चलो आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं. That's all for today. Tada, bye bye, see you, stay safe, stay healthy, all of you. Take care of yourself as well as your family. Meet you tomorrow with a new different game. Most probably Super Sus. ये गेम हम खेलेंगे कल. That's all from my side. Love from A3 guys. Happy Deepavali to everyone. आज तो धनतेरस था, Happy धनतेरस. Where's that? That's the chat. Good night, brother. Good night. Bye bye. Take care. See ya. और एनपीसी का झोल कर. हाँ कर रहा हूँ. कल जा रहा हूँ. कल उसी के लिए बाहर जा रहा हूँ. नहीं हुआ तो एक बार मैं उधर भी आऊंगा कॉलेज वाले साइड में. मेरे घर से ज्यादा दूर नहीं, 2 स्टेशन है ना, आ जाऊंगा मैं. चलो मीट यू टुमारो. कल स्ट्रीम होगी एंड मंडे स्ट्रीम नहीं हो पाएगी बिकॉज मंडे लक्ष्मी पूजन होगा ना, तो शाम को स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाऊंगा. शायद दोपहर को कर लो, बट कल स्ट्रीम होगी. कल मोस्ट प्रोबेबली सुपर सच की स्ट्रीम होगी, तो पुराने लॉन्डे आपको देखने मिलेंगे स्ट्रीम पे वापस. ठीक है. That's all from my side. Tata, bye bye. Stay safe, stay healthy. Respect your parents. Thank you so much, God, for such an awesome stream and for such an awesome viewer. I am glad of it. I am blessed of it. See all of you. Love you all. That's the end of today. Yeah. Right, going ahead. Okay.